Or you can, yeah. Or you can yo, it said that broadcast has been stopped.
Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, you sent it to me as soon as I put it in, the broadcast has been stopped.
They be doing that. Exit out and then try going like on the you know, on the PlayStation activity page, whatever, shit like that.
The what's new page, yeah.
Yeah, what's new. So I don't know why they be doing that shit, cause
it's not showing you. Hold on.
Yeah,
yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I got it.
Just gotta give it some time. Okay, you see it?
It's coming up now.
Okay.
Let me know.
Tell me what you see so I can stop moving and shit.
Yeah, it's loading. Oh, this nigga down 10,000. Hey, you know when you start getting down like that too, citizens starts leaving, buildings start becoming abandoned.
Play it slow.
I don't see no city. Okay, there we go.
I'm gonna play it slow so my debt don't go up so fast. But I just learned how to do this shit, cause I ain't do this shit in the beginning. How to manage your areas, your districts. So it's like you have like natural resources in your land. You can categorize the district to where like you only want like farming industry built on this land instead of like
I learned that too.
I got this shit. The train system is for imports and all that shit. So the import.
See, that's the thing. You got yours all spread out.
Oh yeah, I bought land. This is my city.
This your city?
Yeah. So I got 1, 2, the middle, down. Hold on. The middle, down, over, up. This is not bought. The top is bought right here. This is not bought on the left side. The middle is bought, and this is bought on the bottom.
So yeah, you bought all of that shit.
I didn't even know. Like I was making money. Like I had $1 million by the time I bought the land because I read it wrong. I thought it was like $4 million when it was only like $4,000 for the first part of land. And I ain't know that, so I was just like,
damn, you ain't got no city dump.
Oh, right here. This is how I get my sewage. All right. This is how I control my sewage, and it works. It don't work on this city because obviously it's fucking too late already. I got too much people that's sick and elderly people and all that shit. Cause it's not always because of the sewage. It's also like once you would start advancing in healthcares, you're gonna start needing to put like elderly healthcares and child, care and shit like that.
Right.
Cause that's how I fucked up in my second city. Now look, you see this city was kind of like towards the end I try to get a little organized. Like I try to organize and shit. Cause hold on, let me show you my traffic. This is the big thing about your city is traffic. And the traffic is very important in this game because everything is everything is simulating. So like the goods that's coming all the way from across town has to go to these actual buildings to deliver the goods for restock and shit like that. So you have to have at least good enough traffic for at least to for them to travel at least somewhat to the point and get there. If your shit is all backed up, then it's never gonna get to its destination, and that's how you get fucked up. So that's the one thing I fucked up in this game was the traffic.
I fucked up there too, was the traffic, because I didn't use like 4 lanes or 6 lanes. I just use regular 2-lane roads, and
I saw that.
The traffic started getting backed up. Trying to get to the what do you call it? Like my trash, because I built like a trash place, you know, and a dump yard and all that shit. Like I was just basically here. I got a city going now, and it's just barely surviving. You know, it's making a little bit more than it's putting out.
Yeah.
But I just put down essential shit for right now, and the dude says just let it build up. You feel me? What I'm saying? Just let your money build up, then do it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's how I learned about the game. Is like you gotta like inch by inch slowly progress. You don't want to progress too fast where you get like a fluctuation of like a whole bunch of people coming into your city, and you don't have like enough electricity and water and because like everything kind of falls together. Like as soon as you start building more things, as soon as you build more places, it's like a repeating pattern. You gotta make sure police, fire, health, and this game is messed up. Like, they gotta have grave sites, because when people die, you gotta transport them.
See, I didn't know that, but then I figured that out. I got a cemetery and shit, because I didn't know that, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, it's like real life, though.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
it is
basically, because like where I fucked up at was my bus system. I put a bus system down, right? And then you know how you gotta make like where the bus goes and all this shit. So I did it for the whole city. Then, for some odd reason, the fucking the bus system jumped it up to like $10,000. So I was like, what the fuck is?
So
how?
I'm about to change it now. So you see this city? I like this city because all the people's all fucked up and messed up. I can't do nothing there because it's too whole. But I like how I had the highway kind of like, it's not perfect, but it kind of get the job done for as far as like for people to get to one place to another. And my railroad system, I had to work on that because my shit was like trains was getting stuck. Like I had traffic in my train system. Trains wasn't getting to where they were supposed to. So I made it. It's just, I like it because it goes zigzag and underneath the ground and stuff. I got subway system too. I pretty much got all transportation. Yeah, I pretty much got all transportation in this game. Almost all, except for the airport. I ain't at the airport. Like this city could have been great, but it just fucking started off too whack. So I'm gonna go to
big as fuck.
Yeah, and I still got more land. Like I didn't even finish this land. You see, I got all that in the middle. I still got all this on this side. Yeah, it's big as shit. So I like the city just for like how I got it set up. Kind of looks real.
Yeah.
I got the ports over here, and then noise is another thing that I didn't pay attention to, because like I thought city was just like a mixture of like houses and commercials and shit like that, real life. So that's how I try to mix it up. But it was really like the people there was like complaining about the noise. Like if you got highways near the houses, they complain about that shit too. So yeah, I really fucked up with that, with the noise.
Yeah, I didn't know about that either.
Hold on, where is it at? Cause this, I know this one is bad as shit. What the fucking noise? Okay, yeah. So, and traffic. So a lot of traffic is noise. Yeah. So like pretty much a lot of where the highways and industrial places like commercial buildings create so much noise. So I try to isolate places that's noisy, and I put them, all together in places, away from civilians and shit. It's not really that bad as I look at it. It says low, so it's not really that bad. It's almost like average.
Well,
for real.
I always put like the yellow, which is the big industries, I always put them in like away from the actual
Yeah.
houses.
My
But then, you know,
landfill.
you get to a point to where you got to
Sorry.
fucking start. And then I fucked up too because I flooded my whole city.
Oh, I did that first when in
I was trying to make
my
a
first
dam,
game. For real?
not
Yo,
a
I
dam,
did that shit here.
canal.
I did that shit right here. I had like I had two. I had one down here and one up here. And then I was like, I thought the dam was gonna filter this shit. I don't know why I was thinking, but cause like I had all this sewer shit in the beginning. All this sewer right here was flowing all into here, and it was running all the way down here. Then I found out about. I'll take out the bailout money.
You what?
No, it just asked me for bailout money, like 50 grand for bailout.
Yeah,
So now,
it did me like that too.
but yeah, the canal shit right here, I figured that out. So like, and this is like when I only had one piece of land, so I build a canal.
So how
like,
do you make the canals where they don't get so fucking deep and?
So right here, I don't know if this is a glitch or something, but I looked it up, and this actually stops pollution. But all right, so what you need to do is like, you go in the water. All right, first you build a canal, right? You build this canal,
Right.
and then I choose the deepest one, just in case if it overflows, you know, you got some space.
Right.
But you're gonna need the pump and the sewage, and you put the pump down. So I say like at least it's gonna be more than two. You gotta have at least more than two for it not to overfill or whatever. But you put 4 down, and then you put like 2 sewage right here. All right. Yeah. So you put.
Ain't they getting that, drinking that sewage water though?
Yeah, so this is what happens. All right, the sewage is connected to the city pipeline, right? The pumps
Right.
are not. Pumps are only connected to each other. Okay? So once you press play, the sewers will start, you know, extracting the water from the city, and it'll go in here. And then the pump, as soon as it start pumping the water, because you got to go in this mode, you got to go in the pipe mode, so you can see once they turn blue, it's saying like this is now filled with water or whatever. So once it's filled, you pause it, and it's gonna be in suspense. So you go to you search right here, your inspect button or whatever, and you press it, and then you turn it off. Turn off the water pump station. So hold on. What the fuck? I just want to read something real quick. Alright. So you turn it off. So right now it's only pumping the water from the sewage, not the river. So basically it just recirculates after that.
Oh.
Yep. Yep, I did that, and I couldn't really tell if it worked here because I was like, they're still sick. Like that's when which one I built first? This is my first one. It was here. I did it here and it worked. I was like, okay, build one here and I build one over there, and it still fucked up. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna show you a city that I started over. And oh no, quit.
Yeah, that's it. You look at all the abandoned buildings you get now. The 50,000 bailout will help, but it's not going to because they're sick.
Yeah, it's this.
So you
It's
would
I
have
have
to
to.
build a bunch of like medical facilities.
Uh huh.
You'd have to put a bunch of medical facilities down, and then it's still after you put them down. Because if you look, once you put a building down, like say a fire department,
Mhm.
once you look where you're placing it at, it's gonna show like green on all of the streets that it actually works for.
Mhm.
So once you see, I didn't know that till I looked it up, but it's same thing with the medical. Once you put the medical down, it only does X amount of streets,
Mhm.
like the medical building, the police department, the schools, all of that. It only does X amount of places. I didn't know that. So you got to have multiples of each one.
Mhm.
And if you have a big city, then you know you're gonna have, because like I built a huge. Remember I said I had the amusement park, all this shit, but I had one fucking little hospital, and then I had. Damn, you got your taxes too high, nigga.
Yeah, this one, bro. Everything was perfect. Like everything was going perfect, and I was, I was like in the brink of like I was maintaining pretty much. Like I'll sit there wait for the money that I had to get something that I really need, and I'll go buy it and stuff like that. So I was working on something, didn't pay attention to my money. That shit started going down, and I look up, everybody was sick, and I was like, "Fuck! All I need to build is like an elder care or whatever, some shit like that." And
Yeah, my
I
shit got
couldn't.
sick like that too, but it said that they were sick from poison in the ground or something, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck? How? How's the ground poisoned?" There was like no sewage around them, but then I went back and looked at it, and what I had did was um, I put residential area with my industrial area.
Mm,
So that did it. Yep, you got some abandoned buildings here too.
yeah.
Man, nigga, all your cities you got any city that's not on the? That nigga got
No,
a
this.
stadium.
Hold on. I'm a. Well, look, I just made plus 89. Like I'm on the brink of coming back. Let me load. Let me load up the other joint. I think it was the autosave one.
Yeah, but your taxes are so high, and that's another thing. When you do your fucking taxes too high, them niggas leave.
Yeah, they leave.
They move. I had one motherfucking household that said the taxes were too high. Just one household. So I was like, okay, whatever. Like, fuck this one motherfucker. I'm not lowering my taxes for his ass. Then next thing I know, it said that the house was abandoned. The next thing I know, it was an empty lot
All
because
right.
the house despawned or
This
whatever.
is pretty
So,
much right before I started going under. You see, I got 9,000. And I'm down
yo, what's
2,000.
them? Damn, them all dead people?
No, they sick,
The skeletons?
and skeletons are dead. Yeah. Cause look, I'm gonna show you.
God damn.
I'm gonna show you how I got my shit. Like everything is on green. Like you see, electricity is good. Like this is the part I was working on right here. Like I was working on this. I was like, yeah, I got you. I'm getting you straight. Then I started looking up. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I'm talking about the whole city just getting sick at once. I'm like, yo, where the fuck everybody getting sick? And it's not the fact that, cause look, I go to my health system. I'm in my healthcare, right? Now, this is based on my city's health that they're bad. Like everybody is in bad shape, and my healing capacity is at 1,000. I have 500 extra sick citizens, so I'm over cap with trying to like help people and shit like that. Death, man, this shit rise like a motherfucker. This is where I'm hurting right here. So childcare, I don't know if a lot of them is child, but see, sick and children teens is 340. Elderly, this is where I'm getting right here. So a lot of them is from elderly, Look, see how most of it is red, and some areas not red, like this
Right.
right here. See this house not red because they're not old, they're young people. Because I thought about it, I was like, yeah, it makes sense now why I just got like a whole bombarded of like everybody getting sick at one time, because the people that moved there in the beginning lived there and now they're old. I don't have no care, no system for them, so now they're all dying at once. And so if they all die at once, now my cemetery gets flooded. Like, I don't have that much cemetery cars to go and transport everybody. And then people get sick just for having dead people around them and shit like that. So it just causes big ass chaos. So
Yeah, I played that shit for a bit, and I was like, let's play some other shit.
yeah.
Cause I like two cities. The first city that I built, I flooded it with fucking sewage, the whole city. Then the second city, because I just deleted that one, I was like, okay, I'll start over. So the second city, I I did, and then I flooded that city with fucking trying to put a canal down, and it flooded the whole. But the city was small; it was like literally like a town.
Yeah.
But it flooded the whole place. So then I had nobody there, and all the houses were like destroyed, and I didn't know if like what was going to go on. So I just deleted that one, and then the third one that I made it big with all the stadiums and everything in it, and I went in debt, like way in debt, like it's because I wasn't paying attention to my finances. And then I made this city here that I got. I got one city now, but it's only make like a little bit more money than what's going out. Didn't I just see a tractor pulling a fucking thing going down the middle of the road? I thought I saw a tractor going down the road. Damn, you got a lot of dead people in your fucking
Yeah, it's going on. Let me play it out and shit. Well, hold on. Traffic ain't bad for real. My only congestion part is this right here. Cause all the cars coming out over there with this parts and shit.
That's
and then
lane roads too.
Where? This right here?
Right,
yeah. Cause this is where I started, where I only had one option was to build a 2-lane road. That's another thing. You gotta think about the future. You gotta be like, all right, this is a 1-lane lane, but then as time go on, you build more shit around this one road lane. It becomes congested, and now you gotta upgrade it to 2-lane and shit. Right. So I kind of keep everything down. Like I slowly upgrading, because this is how I fucked up in my other city. I literally start building my city like right here. So now you have cars coming straight out. You see that, like the highway cars coming straight out of that motherfucker into your city. So if there's a stoplight right here, all these cars are gonna get backed up. It's gonna back everything up. So that's why, as the time go on and I started upgrading, again unlocking the roads and shit like that, I unlock the road and I build it more wider. So at least I got more travel flow and whatever.
Right.
And this right here, and then I try to only make but like a couple connections into my city, if it makes sense. Cause like this road right here, I had it all like I had this going like this and it connected right here, and it made everything over here backed up. So I had to delete that roads and just make them go all the way down and turn around. But then now you can see it's like this is kind of getting congested. But this is like literally the only way to get into this to your house for real from the city. So you either got this way or you can go this way and go around down here and come back up and go to there. But yeah, I'm gonna go with my noise real quick and I'll show you. I try to make a difference of how I made it from my last city. So like try to neutralize and have Just like you said, have noise over here. I mean, in certain areas like
Right.
in the industry and the houses and shit. Right, that's pretty
Yeah, I
much
put
it.
my all my noise like in the industrial. I made like actually I made like an industrial park,
Mm.
and then so that I try to keep land on the like. I tried to keep the land in one area just for all industrial shit. I wasn't trying to put the industrial shit like where the like the stores or and I kept like the stores and shit in one area except for like maybe I put like a corner store or something in like the neighborhood, but that was kind of I kind of kept the blue with the blue, the yellow with the yellow, and the green with the green. I wasn't trying to put them all together. 'Cause that's how I fucked up with that last one, like the big city. Man, I had houses built right next to motherfucking big ass commercial shops.
Yeah, see,
Man,
that's.
it was just that shit was horrible.
I just want to check one thing real quick. I just want to see the transit. Oh, I
Yeah,
go.
nigga, you need to get the forest, nigga, and get on there, cause
Yeah,
yo,
I'm good a bit.
them niggas is horrible on the forest. Some little bitty motherfuckers, and they tear your ass up. Then they'll kill you. Once they kill you the first time, they drag you in like this little cave or whatever. But the cave systems obviously are where you need to go because that's where you find like you need like wristwatches and shit like that to make like bombs and shit like that. But you have to explore the cases. But I've been playing mine by myself,
Mm.
so like I've been doing it on single. But I think it's
Check
I
out my
think it's one
transport.
multiplayer.
Per week, 840 citizens on bus per week.
Damn.
225 in subway per week. 904 per week on uh the train system. I get 153 tourists a week.
You got one per week in the cab.
I built a cab system, but I was like, your cab system weak.
Yeah, but that shit like look, your whole city's gonna go under because there's like no like look at all of your abandoned houses. Once they become abandoned for so long, they disappear.
Mhm.
They'll build back up later,
Yeah,
but
but then nobody gonna
when
move
more
in it.
people come, but more people have to come, and then like the more, of course, the more sick people you get, the more abandoned houses you're gonna get, and then the more.
This is my budget.
You got. Oh, that's why you ain't making no money. Go back.
Where?
Go back to
What?
taxes.
Tax low as shit in it.
Yeah, put your taxes to like 14% on everything. Well, I don't know about your city, but being that it's big as it is, 14. I mean, just and then look, because that's how you generate your revenue through
Yeah.
taxes.
I ain't really want to fuck with it because I ain't. Oh, whoa,
See, because you
whoa.
got
No, no.
252,000 going out, and you got 241 coming in. But so
Damn. I bring in 79,000 from the citizen.
yeah, and now look at your shit just went from 10,000 in debt to 8,000. So you might be able to. You can work with the taxes. Like you can, like the way I did mine was I went all
Let
the
me
way.
see.
I went up,
Ain't nobody
and then I
bitching
bring
right
them down
now.
a notch at a time till I can see where they're satisfied. That's how I did mine. I took the max taxes from all of them. Now look, you're only 3,000 in debt.
Damn.
Now look, you above. Look how much you're above now.
Ain't nobody bitching too about
Yeah,
the taxes.
that's how you city. Nigga, I told you I went and looked at a video. I looked at a bunch of videos.
Damn, I'm
And
getting
now,
100,000 for the citizens. Bro, I'm making like
yeah, now look,
100,000
see,
more.
everything is getting better now. And that's only at 14% taxes. See, you're told you're
Because
bringing it at 311 now.
I guess because the way I was upgrading my city, I didn't really raise the taxes. Like somehow I had something was bringing in people in.
The bigger, the bigger your city, the more taxes you're able to get from them, because the more stuff you have in
Damn, we
your
just
city.
get plus 70. Damn.
Yeah. Now look, you out of debt. Thank you. Thank you, AP.
Yeah, thank you, AP. Way out of debt.
Now, mind you, the more stuff you got, healthcare, the happier your citizens are, the higher you can take your taxes up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So if you got more police stations to stop the crime, you got better sewage, you got more hospitals, and all of that shit, and less sick people, less people getting robbed, less fires, all this shit. They're happy. The happier they are, the higher you can take your taxes. That's how, this one dude I was watching, he never took out not one fucking loan, yo, not one. He just built small.
I took out one. Oh, somebody's upset about taxes now. Yep, they upset now. Who these people? Low class people.
Yeah. Alright, now just go and you go down one on your taxes. Go back to your taxes and then go down one until you can get them all where they're satisfied to the max. Just go down one and then go back and look, and then go down one and then go back and look, and then go down one and then go back and look. And then if they start disappearing, see they're not disappearing now, you go back, you go down one. So you're probably going to be at 12%. It's probably going to be where you're going to be at 12.
Yeah.
And so go back,
yeah,
and then just take it down to like 12. 12 is probably going to be ideal for right now.
Ooh.
Let me see. Is it taking them out?
A little bit.
Go down to 11. You want them all to be satisfied, because if not, they'll leave the city.
Hell yeah.
Go back and do 11. But see, you out of debt now.
Okay, yeah.
So
I am out of debt.
You can go down to 11, and then you'll stay in debt. I mean, you'll stay out of debt.
Yeah.
See, they're going away now.
Yeah. That was a quick, what you call that shit?
Yeah, they're
inflation.
Still up, so go to 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, take everybody down to 10.
What I had it before, I had it like on 9, right?
9, which is what they give you from the beginning. So just go to 10.
Shit. I ain't know they give it. Hey, that shit boosted up real quick. I ain't lose no people. People didn't leave. They paid that money real quick. For like 2 years.
Shit. Yep.
I mean, as long as I maintain. Oh no, see, I'm back. I'm gonna save it right here, and I'm gonna call it game.
Save it.
Cause at least I came up,
But you.
It started, like taking care of them problems that I needed to take.
Be citizen is